You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world. I mean, all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it's what's that? It's Thursday, baby Friday. Because we're not aired on Friday, so this is our Friday, and we gonna get it popping today, y'all. It's so much stuff I want to talk about. Oh my goodness! But let me start out with my starting five, though. I shout out the first 5 people who sign up to each platform. We got the YouTube side and the YouTube and the Facebook side. So today, let me look at my people. Let me shout out to my people. We got on Facebook. We got who's that? Melvin Dews, Daryl Anderson, Mate Cora, Chris Charles, and Belinda Jonathan is in the building. Hey, Belinda, what's going on? And on YouTube, we got the Panther Network. We got the Scholar Athletes Basketball Academy, Mr. Joe Baldwin. Who else we got? Jeremy Davis. Who else? I saw Simeon Sims. We got D. Holcomb. I saw Corey. I'm just going to call Corey Willis. I saw him. I saw Boone. So y'all make sure y'all get your thumbs up. Let's get 100% thumbs up right now. Everybody over there. El Ray, Boone, Tyrone, Corey, D. I just maybe might need more women over there because the women know how to thumbs up. All of y'all. Let me see. Joe Baldwin, Panther Network. Rod Wells, all of y'all. Give me a thumbs up. Thumb it up. Share it with your friends and family. Go to your text tag. Tell some people. The last 5 people who text you, go to them and say, "Look, hey, Chop Shop's on. Chop Shop's on right now. Let's get with it." So much stuff, y'all, and I ain't gonna wait. Because I'm going to get into it. People going to be here late, and I'm just going to get into it. I had a great time yesterday. Keys is on here. I don't see him on here. I don't see him. He ain't said nothing. But had a great time with Miss Cora yesterday, Mate. It's first time that happened. Somebody that's on the Chop Shop, But I mean, yeah, just doing things like that. And all she did, I promise y'all, she just sent me a picture of her accomplishments. And I said, wow, I thought about it. Because I know she's been doing some stuff, right? And I said, what you doing today? Can you come on the show today? She didn't ask. I said, can you come on the show today? Come on. Can you come on? She said, let me move some stuff around. I said, okay, give me 1 o'clock. Come on in. She was here 8:59. Because you know what I love about her? She know how I like to be on time. So she was very, very prompt. So when somebody tell you to come on at 1, that means you come on 5 minutes early. And I really, really appreciate that. She said, wait, they said we gel because we both got good energy. I mean, yeah. You got good energy. I just rode on your energy. I don't know. People be mad at me because I be getting on them, Frank Miles. Because I disagree with the comments. And Frank, they don't understand. I got people around me that see comments on the screen and tell me to attack it. But I'll be the bad guy. I'll take all the. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Hey, Mindy. Frank Miles is in the building. Tampa, Florida is in the building. Boy. Yo, we got some powerful people be on this show, man. When I be calling them names out, these folks know something. These people, we got some people on this show now. I'm just telling y'all, this just ain't Houston. This just ain't Houston. But let's see what else. Let's say. Y'all you know what, y'all? Every day, Frank. Boone knows it. Eric Boone, he's on the show with me. He's on the show today. First of all, before I go anywhere, no, I'll go here. Every day when I come on the show, I have this dilemma, Frank. Do I talk about what's trending or do I talk about stuff that we need to know? And Frank, what I found out, I understand uh, why our kids are not getting it. Because when I come on here and talk about something that's important that can help the kids and the parents, guess what? Some people shut it off. They come back on when I'm talking about sports. I talk about something else. Y'all gotta understand, I got a whole team watching the flow of the show. And now it made me think about when the young men at Morehouse, watch me, the young men at Morehouse, the 400 young men who had the blessing of having Robert F. Smith reside over their commencement speech. And at the end of the speech, he said, I'm paying off all 400 of y'all's loans. Robert F. Smith is the richest black man in American history. And he paid off all of their loans. Ain't nobody ever did this before. Black, white, orange, or green. Paid off all these people loans that day. And also, and what's valuable, the loans wasn't as valuable to me. He gave them something more valuable. They took the loan, which was valuable. They took the loan forgiveness, but he gave them something much more valuable and they didn't take advantage of it, just like people when I'm talking about something important will tune off the show. Guess what he gave them, Frank? Every last Thursday of the month, he was going to do a Zoom call with all 400 of them every Thursday. So you get he bringing guests in and people on to help these 400 young people. Frank, y'all got to hear me on this one. And out of 400, it's an average of 40 to 80 be on the Zoom call. You remember, I keep telling y'all, and y'all don't understand, and I said, somewhere, somebody has switched the price tag on what's valuable in our life. They done switched the price tag. This valuable to us, some people. This right here is valuable to some people now. But having the opportunity to talk every last Thursday to the richest black man in American history. And don't 40 to 80 of y'all show up. So when I talk about foolishness, me and Jimmy arguing on the show, y'all love that. Share the show, everybody. Everybody should be sharing this now. But when I talk about something like that's important, no. I want y'all to just sit back and just think about what I just said. I want you to just stop. If I hit you, just say ouch, but don't tell us. What's up, Tina? Think about that, Tina. They didn't turn down that loan. Forgiveness. But what happened to the rest of our kids? Because we love foolishness. We love foolishness. Somebody, Frank, has came in our lives and switched the price tags. That's tweetable. What's valuable? What's not valuable, we valuing. I hope everybody's sharing this show right now because everybody needs this. Tina, I know some people who have never heard of Robert F. Smith before until they start watching this show. Grown people. And I understand because shit, I didn't know about him. Shit, until my son told me about it because he's a Cornell grad. If my son don't go to Cornell, maybe I wouldn't have known about it. So I'm not bashing. Then he came of national prominence when he did the thing with, because he always liked to stay low key. That's what billionaires do. Billionaires ain't trying to be the sharpest dude in the room. They talking about ideas and visions. That's why I love to go to talk with certain people. Because most people around there, hey, Conshada, I see you on there. A lot of people just want to talk about people. I like to be around people that's talking about ideas. People that giving me, inspire me to do. I get ideas like this, where I'm on here with my cup and drinking every day, but now I got my Chop Shop coat that you can order. I'm going to have it available for y'all. That's the Chop Shop's new a logo and a bag tag. You can put it on your luggage, your backpacks, everything, your golf bag. Talk about people with ideas. I talk with people with ideas saying, oh man, you got a cup on your show every day. Need to be your cup. They have a little cup too, y'all. This thing come, oh, the box that come in, y'all. It come with, hold on, wait. You got 2 tops. They give you 2 tops. So I can switch this top off. Tell this top, hey man, you just get out the way. Come with 2 straws. Tell that top there, you get out the way. I can put my other top on here. I ain't used this top yet. Oh, this high quality stuff. This ain't nothing to play with. I told them my folks don't like nothing. No, don't like that bull crap. Then I can. Y'all see what I'm talking about? You better be around people. Y'all know y'all got some people around you every time. Hold on. This is what I saw. I ain't never seen this. I done bought a lot of these. They got the little thing where you can clean your straw out. You can go up and clean your straw out in case your juices, if you're a juicer, your juice get caught up in there. You can clean it. You can go up and clean your straw out in case your juices. Dude, I don't play, man. That's what it took me so long. Brad. See, Mark Edwards, I disagree with you. Tweets and social media ain't contribute to the switch of price tag of what's valuable. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. It's what you teaching in your house. So you saying tweets and social media run your house, Mark Edwards? Do I have merch? We've been had merch. But I told people the other Chop Shop logo we sold the shirts. I told them they were collector's items. I wasn't doing a whole lot of them though. Everybody who got them, those would never be made again. I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. I got you. Average mind talks about vents. Great minds talking about ideas, and small minds talk about people. Thank you. Mark, I just don't agree. I like it, Mark. But I don't agree with tweets and social media is contribute to the switching price tags. Some of us in summer basketball, y'all kiss these little boys behind. I ain't never kissed Penny Hardaway. Man, whatever you say. Ask him how many. Every other meet him. How many times me and him got in an argument? We got in an argument. He right behind me right now. We got in an argument because I told him he need to get his degree. Man, I got $80 million in the bank. I don't need no. But if he didn't get his degree, he couldn't coach at Memphis. Like Jason Kidd couldn't coach at Cal because he didn't get his degree. You follow me? But I didn't talk to me for months, mad at me. He went and got a damn degree. One of the best coaches in the world. But you got to have people around you that ain't just talking about people. Talking about visions. I didn't know back then that he was going to be a college coach. I just wanted him to have his degree. Are y'all follow me? We got to switch the price tags back and start valuing what's valuable at home. A lot of people don't want to hear this. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about what no Rich Paul said. On a show, Mark Edwards, I don't even know I put that on the damn screen. No. See, you're listening to Chris, you're listening to Rich Paul, and I've been telling your ass, but you want to listen to that. LeBron shouldn't be considered the GOAT. I got something for you, Anissa. I'm glad you're here. The hell, LeBron should be considered a GOAT. Y'all, let me explain to you. If you go back and watch that whole thing, I wasted an hour of my damn life watching that bull crap. It wasn't an interview. He was being a PR person for LeBron. Nobody asked him a question. Nobody challenged nothing like I would have. Like I would have. If you come on this show, I'm going to challenge. They just let him come on there and talk. And you don't quote his ass on here with that mess. No, I don't agree with his opinion. I don't agree with it. If you don't know, I ain't gonna tell you. Don't go waste your time like I did, because somebody gonna get on there talking about it's the best show, powerful show I ever had. I said, dude, because your price tag, the value, your values have been distorted. Your values have been distorted. Let me keep going. I'm sitting there watching. I got you. Hey, Nessa, I got something for you. It was just for you. That's what I'm talking about. But Tina, a lot of guys that were in my position is scared to say something to one of these athletes. Chop Shop cup. Hey, ain't nothing like drinking out your Chop Shop cup. Oh, that water tastes good in there. Thank you. All right, Mar, I got you, baby. Thank you. Tina. Y'all, let me keep going. Because I saw something. And I'm going to get back to this. Y'all know I'm going to come back to it because it's very important. That's why everybody need to be sharing this show. Everybody need to be, do y'all know how many people need to listen to this? It's at least 2 million of us need to be hearing this right now. Not because it's me, because y'all got to understand, I go get information so I can share. It ain't just enough for my son and my daughter to be successful. I want your son and your daughter to be successful. Pam Hale is in the building. That's my girl. Memphis is in the building right now. So I saw something. Y'all remember I told y'all it's 2 different structures going on. There's a social structure. How they see us as is us, and a governance structure. It's in Africana studies. And so a governance structure is how we see each other. I told somebody the other day, Frank, I'm not knocking nobody hustle, but I'm going to always question your ethics. But I saw something, and I want you to show you how they see us. Watch this.
Would it
That's the governance structure talking about how they see him. How they Joel Klatt, he the alumni of Colorado. He played quarterback, I think, there. The guy on the left, but Colin, he just wanted to see. Yes, he'll if Dion left Jackson State, he'll leave Colorado too. Let them offer them $100 million like they did Mel Tucker. Jimbo Fisher. And see with Dion gone like a turkey through the cone. Get this stuff twisted. So when I see things like that, I just want to bring y'all this. Look at the people talking about us. That's why we need to share this show so we can hear people talk about us. You follow? Not the curated version, who they have people who look like me talking about us, but they're controlled by somebody else. I hope y'all got that. That's why you have to support shows like this. This man is so powerful. This movement, y'all got to hear me on this because I don't think y'all get it. I ain't talking about, take sports out of it. Just think about the impact. 60 Minutes is there. College Game Day is there. They were scheduled to go somewhere else. They canceled, like your school, let's say it was Boogaloo State. They canceled on Boogaloo State. I said, no, I got to be in Boulder. So that's two competing factions, Fox, ESPN, College Game Day, Fox Sports Kickoff, fighting for the same real estate. First Take gonna move Molly and all of them out there on Friday. They leaving probably what time? They leaving now. Okay. Carlos Wilson, boy, I'm share the show because I'm giving y'all some stuff. Y'all got Pat McAfee show. That guy who they gave all that damn money to and had to fire everybody else. He moving his show out there. Fox said, whoa, I can't let him do me like that. Watch this. Y'all got to hear this. ESPN coming. Stephen A. Smith coming. I'm finna call Lil Wayne and Rob Gronkowski to come join my set on the noon kickoff. Y'all, this black man, y'all hear? I just want to show you the power we got when we know what the hell we doing. His show wasn't that last week. He bringing his show. It's different, Keith. Follow me. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Pat McAfee. His show. They moving his whole show out there. I ain't talking about him being out there. His whole show is out there. Follow me. Listen, y'all. Take them. Wax out y'all ears. Watch this, y'all. I said 17 million yesterday. They said 18 million today. See, I got to watch my numbers because we got people trying to catch me if I got the wrong number. Y'all follow me. Of commerce. in Boulder alone last weekend. All the hotels sold out. Everything sold out. The shops, everybody making money. Last year, I want to know the figures they made last year. I know how low they were. 17, 18 million for a weekend, and probably last year, y'all didn't even break, the whole downtown didn't make 100,000. Y'all is so popular. Fox, say they coming back. They was supposed to go somewhere else. They coming back for the USC game. Y'all, I just don't. And the add insult to injury. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this, man. I'm trying to find it for you. Hold on. I got to find this for you. Watch this. Watch this.
And I sat down with ESPN today, and I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off and I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me. So, and I sat down with ESPN today, and I don't care if they...
That's Jay Novell, the coach of Colorado State. I was a little bit worried about this game at first because I thought it was going to be a trap game, because they were going to be a letdown. But why is Jay Novell speaking on the attire of another coach? This is not normal coaching behavior. But yet, Prime was wrong for keeping receipts. Everybody got mad. Robert, he keeping receipts and talking to the reporters. Man, them reporters. Y'all hear me? All them white in the damn way. You ever been? See, y'all problem, y'all ain't been in one of these damn press conferences. Bunch of white dudes just asking you damn questions all your damn time, all your life. This dumbass. But I love it. Because I was worried about the Colorado team looking past Colorado State to the big matchup they're going to have with Oregon up in Oregon. And USC up next, but taking a personal shot at the head coach, you galvanize his team. You know what his son gonna do to your ass, Coach Novell? Congratulations, you made it personal. I don't know where you been, Michael Garcia, but I talked about KPJ Monday. I talked about him Tuesday. I talked about him Wednesday. And I'm going to talk about him again. Just hold on. What made that man do that? When I talk to grown-ups, I'm a grown-up. What is he talking about? Then, told you to share the show. Mark, I'm glad you're here. Ken Dean, I'm glad you're here. But Paul Miranda, I'm so glad you're here. Explain this to me, Paul Miranda. Y'all got this. Y'all got to talk me off the ledge right now. All you basketball guys, I need you to share the show. Y'all got to talk me off. Explain this to me. What the hell is Ben Simmons in the gym working on his three-pointers with somebody who can't shoot? Paul, I don't want you to be with me. I don't want you to be with me. I want you to be against me. Somebody can explain that to me. Somebody got to explain that to me. This is our damn problem. We're valuing what's not valuable. Stephen Curry just had out in Vegas giving a camp. Fly your ass out there, Ben. Him and Clay out there. They ain't clipped no film. I know exactly what happened. That's why I'm playing it. Troy Callahan. We're valuing what's not valued. Parents whining about. Wait till I get to my grassroots conversation. Y'all stay here. Call on grassroots. Come to the front of the class. I got something for y'all, lads. I got something for y'all. Happy birthday to Miss Rosie. Happy birthday, Rosie. Rosie, happy birthday, girl. She always watching. Rosie Brown. Happy birthday. Let me show you how. If y'all notice, when people come on this show and they get to talking, that's a good one, Tyrone. Y'all making me lose. Oh, people come on the show. My guests, I don't try to let them hang themselves. Sometimes, I try to prevent them from walking off a cliff. But I saw something that troubled me yesterday. And I'm trying to show y'all the value of this. These people get too familiar on these podcasts. Watch this.
I used to switch classes.
Shit, yeah, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, hell yeah.
Y'all used to switch classes on boys?
High school, we took all the
to.
same classes.
It's just something to do. That shit was just something to do, man. We had to,
See if y'all get away with it?
Yeah, man, we got away with all that shit.
That was easy
so
work?
Yeah, that was so long ago.
What's the wildest, if you could say, the wildest switch off y'all pulled? Whether it be in the classroom, in sports,
Damn.
in life, anywhere else?
It's gotta be in life, but it ain't appropriate for the cameras.
They did say we switched teams.
Y'all switched teams before?
NBA team. They said we switched NBA teams like 5 years ago.
That'd have been crazy.
Yeah, that's what they said in the playoffs. Yeah, that shit ain't
That's
true.
funny.
Yeah, they put a whole story out.
That shit ain't true. That shit ain't true.
Did y'all used to switch
You
classes?
see how them guys could have opened themselves up? It's too familiar. Because if you with a woman and she think it's you, and you substitute her with your brother, that's illegal. These guys getting a little too familiar. And and the reason I'm saying this, because I want our young people. I want the Jared Harrises who behind me of the world. Shout out to Jared Harris, his family. Thank you for choosing greatest university in the world to be a part of, University of Memphis. Shout out to John Urey. And this Jared Harris week, this week, I told you I was going to talk about him all this week. But I want to give young guys like that this game. Don't let nobody ask you no question like that. So no, man, we don't even play stuff like that. We don't switch around like that. We don't do that. shout out to John Urey, Jared Harris. I'm gonna talk about him because and he's the first athlete, basketball player in the greater Houston area in Penny's 5 or 6 years in this business that said, okay, I want to go to Memphis and committed to Memphis. So I'm going to always shout him out. It's personal. Like Dion said, it's personal. I'm telling you, it's personal. So I just appreciate him. You know, people talk about John Urey. John Urey could have shot the deal down if he wanted to. John Urey called me from Memphis because he didn't understand. He said, man, this big time down here. I said, I try. Memphis, I told you, the people in Memphis, they think they are Kentucky. I don't know if y'all was on the show. Y'all probably, I did the show from Memphis facilities. I took people around the facility. Just unbelievable. They play in an NBA arena. The Memphis Grizzlies. They draw more people than the Grizzlies does. Beale Street is packed when them boys play. Great place to play. But no player from Memphis, Houston. And I ain't never tried to. And Jimmy gonna tell me, well, let the head coach know that he got this guy, man, from Houston. He got to come. No. If John Urey don't okay it, that kid would have went somewhere else. So I shout out to him. Hey, Michelle. Shout out to him, man. So let me go. Let me go. I got more. Like I was saying about that video, if this dude is alluding to what I think it is, I hope they recognize how wrong that is and it's illegal. Okay, I had to do that. Got a question. I got a question. Who is this? Basketball world. I saw this the other day. Who is this? Somebody help me. Who is this? Greater Houston area. Something. Let me know who that is. Then I was just thinking about, y'all just don't, it's so much stuff I want to talk about. Rockets working to trade Kevin Porter along with draft compensation in wake of the charges of felony assault and strangulation due to the alleged attack on Kaiser Gondrzak, according to the Athletic. And the reason probably why the Rockets want to trade him, because if they waive him, they can't replace his salary. The salary don't count on their books. But if they trade him and the other team waive him, it don't count on the Rockets' books and that team's books. Just a little quirk in the system. I think I said if they trade him someone who can play, they trade him for somebody who can play, and then the other team waives him, fixes all of that. It's just as a team, or You know, we got to find a team that's not trying to compete this year. Yeah. No, that's not a problem. No. See, people. No. See, let me show you something. 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 It's not a problem. I told y'all the other day. Ken Dean can't help me get a player, but he can hurt me from getting a player. John Urey wasn't the cause of this kid going to Memphis, but he could have hurt the chance of the kid coming to Memphis. I want to repeat that because some of y'all ain't got a clue in the world. Talking about Urey got more control. That's not what I said. So let me educate you, because evidently we got two people up here, I ain't gonna call their name, who don't understand it. This one guy said Urey got too much control than the parents. That's the problem. If John Urey could have, you can kill a deal. Run in your mouth, Darryl Barnes. If you know the kid's family and you just say something and run your mouth, you can kill, because you'll put doubt in the parent's mind. This business is so competitive. All somebody need is doubt. Y'all got to understand, I grew up in a business. I worked in a business for 30 years that I could do everything right. And one of his partners said, man, that man's shoes look better than yours. And I won't get that guy. Talk to him. What's up, Brandon? Brandon Morris. Love that man forever. I would be in this man's debt right here. That man used to take my son and tear him a new one. So bad that little Robert always said, man, I got to beat Brandon. He a little boy now, trying to play against this man. But Brandon, thank you. You toughen him up. I didn't mind. I told you what, go at him. Go at him. Yo, these teenagers, he wasn't in high school yet. He was just a little, the formative years when he learned how to play. I had him playing against an older dude, a stronger dude, a faster dude, could shoot better than him, could do all of that. So his job was, I want you to be a better dribbler than Brandon. I want you to be a better shooter. I want you to be a better everything than him. You, Brandon Morris, was a model that I had right there in front of my son's face every day, watching him get better. Thank you for being on the show today. That's not what's wrong with grassroots. That's human. That's human nature. If Dad Moody, let me help you, because he constantly talking about grassroots basketball. That's what's wrong with it. That's life. Y'all hate on people in business situations. If somebody came and tried to do business with me, Brandon probably couldn't make me do business with him. But if Brandon tell me something about this dude that I don't know, guess what? I might not mess with the dude. That ain't just grassroots basketball, Mr. Barnes. I beg to differ. That's life. That's what they call hating. You hating on. Some of y'all hate so much on people. Y'all think it's normal. But you don't understand your words. Your words just put doubt in people's mind. Y'all need to shut up sometime. John Uri had the power to say, no, man, let's look somewhere else. He had the power to, but he didn't. That's what should be celebrated. Because the rest of these guys, evidently, Penny ain't got nobody from here from Memphis. From Texas. Because one of y'all out there done said something. Because somebody done put y'all up to do it. I know who you are. I know it. I'm not going to call you out on my show. Several kids. I was on the campus when he recruited some of these kids. And I look, ain't gonna get him because of him. Ain't gonna get him because of him. But everybody got something to say about John Uri. Unbelievable. That's why I don't get in all of that with y'all. Robbie, you should say something about that. No, I left him alone. It's a problem in life. It's not just summer basketball. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I don't think you done grasped that yet. Let me repeat that. That's a problem in life. People running their damn mouth about other people's business. That's a problem in life. Not just in summer basketball. It's mirrored in life. I'm sitting up here knowing I got these clients. I know I did everything to do to get this client. Because I didn't give one of his friends some money. He killed the deal. He didn't have the power to make the deal happen, but he had power to kill it. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So maybe we need to start our practice away from basketball. Because if you are a hater at your house, you're going to be a hater in summer basketball. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So if traded and waived, he does not get to keep his money. If traded and waived, does he get to keep his money? How does that part work? See, right now, it's according to what Adam Silver says, whether or not he gets the bread or not. Because they got a domestic violence policy. And the Houston Rockets got a special one, because you got to remember, see, you worry about him getting his money. You should be worried about what the hell this ignorant ass doing hitting this baby, somebody's baby. I don't care about what money he gets. I just know I wouldn't want to play on the team with him, because I know I've been and popped him upside his head if he say something to me. Of course, coaches talk to parents a lot. Coaches talk to parents a lot. But some of these parents don't know how to talk to these coaches. This is their only son. They ain't as wise. These coaches are pros. Been doing this for 100 years. These parents are no match for no college coach. Yeah. I hope we ain't talking about two different things. Yeah. Derek Barnes, you just come up here talking about, your point was, let me go back to your point. It's a problem if John Uri could have killed this kid, Scotty. That's what you said. Now, let me put it back up there. Is that what you said? See, I love when the paper we're talking about too. This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm just explaining you that this happens in the real world too. You just y'all got y'all heads so stuck up in high school basketball. Man, y'all better understand there's a world outside of high school basketball. Y'all got to realize every 4 years, these kids gone, their parents gone, their parents don't even watch the show no more. But you worry about it's a problem if John Urey could have killed. No, it's not. John Urey ain't the only one could have killed some deals. It's some deal killing people out here, but they kill deals in life. That's the point I'm trying to explain to you. It's just not summer basketball. And if you can't understand that, then I'm not going to waste my breath no more. He said, happened to my son when he was about to commit to a school. Another parent gave false info to the head coach, and it was all lies. All that parent had to do was what? Shut up. That ain't had nothing to do with summer basketball. That's another parent in your... That's the point I'm trying to make to him. Well, that's you. That's you. Question. Here, John Urey's name being mentioned on the shop. Is he a high school? No, John Urey is not a high school basketball coach. He's a high school teacher. He's a high school educator. Though. That's you and your son. You're not Jared Harris. If you had a son, you can rest assured with the way you talking on this feed, somebody will have something. Somebody will say, man, don't mess with him because his daddy. Y'all don't realize how many daddies to stop a kid. It's a daddy in Texas is the cause of his son not being in the NBA right now. Just telling you. Y'all keep on talking. Keep on talking. But I saw something. What is my taste still here? Because I saw something I want to share with her. I ain't never heard of this. Just bad. Never heard of this. The 49ers left tackle, Trent Williams, said the 49ers defense was so dominant against the Steelers offense. They were so bad that he was hoping the Steelers would eventually do something so they can get a break. I ain't never heard this in pro basketball and pro football. He said at one point, you just kind of wanted the Steelers to get a first down. There were all of those 3 and outs, and we kind of, they kind of needed a break. He said the offense got tired of coming back on the field. They needed a break. Because think about this, the offensive tackle saying they were going 3 and out all the time. We was back on the field. Shit, we was tired of whooping their ass. You know it's bad, y'all, when you're rooting for the other team to get something going. Listen to me. These pros, they make millions of dollars. Did y'all hear this? Anissa Ville, I got something for you. Right after this. Did y'all hear what I just said? Tina Jackson, did you hear what I just... I know you happy, then. I can't say it no more on these outways. But you happy. Think about it. Hold up. Let me go here. Yeah. Y'all ponder on that one. Is Monte still here? Post thing. She loved him. He said, comes his jealousy. Keith Liggins said, I just got a call about a friend of mine whose son is a freshman phenom back home. And another parent said that he doesn't live in the area to go to school. But why, as a parent, are you running your damn mouth. I would have said, worried about another kid in his living situation. Don Barnes, take a look at that. Just ain't John Urey to have the power. That parent had the power to shut their damn mouth. Well, somebody call Nissaville for me. I got something for her. Gonna give y'all something for free. Frank, you probably know this, but I'm gonna give y'all something for free. Y'all something. Other night when Coco Golf was playing, that is Moody said I know who he talking about. The other night when Coco Golf was playing, I meant to tell y'all about this. A marketing miracle by New Balance happened with Coco Golf. Check this out in this. A marketing miracle. You know I ain't never said that on this show. By New Balance for Coco Golf. Let me walk you through it. Let me break down and tell you what makes this so hard. Marketing. All my marketing people, get this to all your marketing kids. Hey Ron, how you doing? Check this out, Ron. It's not normal that all of these elements come together that often. 30 years in this business, it's not normal. Yeah. The big moment, the big athlete, product placement, availability for sale, promoted by an athlete. All 5 of those things happen in a moment. Y'all hear me? Marcus Carroll, check this out. I'm talking about this phenomenon that happened over the weekend with Coco Golf. Nissaville, you're going to be the smartest lady in the nail shop. This is how you break it down to them. Let me give it to you again. It's not normal that all of these elements come together at one time. The big moment, the big athlete, product placement, availability for sale, promoted by athlete. Those 5 components rarely happens. If you're unfamiliar, Coco Golf burst into the scene when she was 14 years old. New Balance signed her then to a deal. And last weekend, she won her first major, the U.S. Open in New York. Watch this now. And this tournament, out of all the tennis Grand Slams, is the one that American sports. Kate Winslet was there. What's my other girl? I love her too. Oh, she played in Jack Nicholson in this movie. Diane Keaton. That's my girl. She was there. All these set up is there, right? Kevin Durant was there. See, New York is a key because a lot of companies have headquarters in New York, right? So we got to talk about the T-shirt. Let me find it for you. Let's see. Is that it? Talk about the T-shirt. Let's talk about it. Getting a T-shirt printed. Let me put Coco over here. So I'm gonna leave up there for a minute. I'll make it a little bit smaller. There she is. The shirt said, "Call me Coco Champion." Right? Y'all follow me? She wasn't a champion. They had to make these shirts before. All right? Y'all watch me. Follow me. Talk about T-shirt. Display it. Getting a T-shirt printed is really not that hard. But you have to do this work ahead of time. And it's 50% chance that this work might never see light of day. Got me? In the event your athlete, your athlete wins, there's this crazy moment that happens right after they win. They are overcome with emotions. The family is overcome with emotions. And there's a lot of stuff happening. Let me show you a parent. Let me show you a parent. Let's see. I think I got it. Right there, right. People going crazy. Daddy crying. Girl ain't gonna buy that little brother no damn Bugatti. Man, get off of all little crazy stuff. Don't you know how much a Bugatti costs? That's our highest payday ever. Do you know how much a Bugatti costs? Y'all, let me put this up here because these people be, oh my God. He wanted us to say something about it, so let's. Did Coco get her little brother a Bugatti he wanted? Do you know how much a Bugatti costs? Just give me the. Go on Google it. Go on Google it, and then you come back. We'll come back to it. Go on Google. But I'm trying to show y'all a marketing miracle here, and he wants to. She buy her. Check this out. Check this out. Family overcome by emotions, and there's a lot happening. Television cameras come in, and the tournament directors come in, and so the New Balance team is able to get those T-shirts on her family. Because most time families don't want to cover up their stuff. They put nothing else on. They just throw it on the chair. Or put it over their shoulder. Next, her dad became a focal point of the television afterwards. Right? Because she mentioned her dad had never cries, but he crying now. So she said he ain't that tough. He ain't really that tough. Check this out. So he was wearing a T-shirt in the moment. That's the dad in the middle. So what happened? Let me help y'all out. Fans started searching the Coco Golf T-shirt. Any combination of Call Me Coco and New Balance. The fans start searching. The biggest miracle of all was they actually had it available on their site for sale immediately. I can't begin to tell you all the barriers that happen with this, whether it's supply chain, minimums required, legal issues selling these shirts in different in different countries. All kind of stuff that makes this nearly impossible. And at the top of it, top of all of it, let me show you. Let me go back to it. Coco wore it and posted it. I don't have time to tell you how rad it is. Because these athletes don't like to do nothing. She said, enlarge the picture when you finish. The family picture, hold up. Okay, all right, I got you. You want me to make the family picture big? Hold up, I'll make them big. Call Me Coco. Slash the Coco, got champion up there. Look at Leon up there in the box. I want to know the relationship Leon had with her. I hope that was enough. That was unbelievable, y'all. That was a marketing. Hey, all 5 of those things happened. Then the thing about it, to get the athlete to wear, the athletes don't like to wear nothing. Y'all don't know how hard it is to get these Negroes that do something. Unbelievable. Oh, y'all. By the way, when you ever thinking about going out on a nice date, go get you something to eat. What's your date? Thursday's ladies' night. I want you to go by here.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said, we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support, and we're just going to continue to grow with the community. We have baby grand piano. We have jazz trios.
I love those people, man. At Cleopatra's and right next door to it is Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar, and great people who own the place. Charles Foreman, his wife Mimi, and on the other side Lance Keisner and his wife. Man, it's just unbelievable. And that Solomon and Brian and his wife. Giving you some wine that you can celebrate and with. So, you know, shout out and support those people. Wine, Chop, Solomon and Brian Wines. Go to a great website, order your few bottles of wine, man. It's getting ready to be Christmas, getting ready to be Thanksgiving. Should get some for Halloween. And they probably got one for Halloween. But I was just thinking about some stuff that I just wanted to share with y'all. And how I'm talking about the price tag and changing the price tag of things that were valuable. Of things are valuable when we have our young kids, and all we worried about is whether John Urey is going. We got to teach our kids. We got to teach our kids to make better decisions. We got to teach our parents. You know, it shouldn't be apparent in our community. If y'all share the show enough, it shouldn't be apparent in our community that don't understand the nuts and bolts of this recruiting process. Because a parent got the option. She can pick up the phone, call me, Jimmy Hicks, Chris Walker. All they got to do is email us at chopshophtx@gmail.com if they can't. Our problem is these parents think they know it all. Baby, you are no match for John Urey, none of these summer coaches, because these summer coaches is some of the linest. I mean, y'all just don't understand, man. This last year, you know, I got away from summer basketball a long time ago after my son got out. I was just tired of the people. Then I come back 10 years, the people just as worse. And not all of them, but enough of them. And you know, a lot of people just scared to say it. You know, a lot of people be lying, talking about, well, I'm getting it in it for this. I'm in it for the kids. I mean, they ain't in it for no damn kids. No, they ain't. That's too much time to spend away from your own kids. Your ass dumb if you just in this for the kids. You're not. You're not. So, got a couple of things I want to share with you. I like to do this on Thursday to take you through the weekend, because I sit there and I'm thinking about this Kevin Porter kid again. Then I go and look at his history. See, you remember I always said to know a man, look at his history, not his story, because he would tell you any damn thing. But look at what he's done. Not his story is going to be different from history. Go look at what he's done. 2019, he was suspended by USC for personal conduct issues. Exact reasons unknown. This in college. In 2020, accused of punching a woman. Charges not pressed. In 2020, arrested for handling firearms, having a firearm, handling a firearm in a vehicle. I didn't know that. Marijuana possession and driving without a license. This kid ain't but 23 years old, y'all. 2021. Verbal altercation with Cavs GM for moving his locker. Traded to Houston. How in the hell you gonna come and cuss the GM? No, want to fight the GM, your boss. If he'll fight a boss, y'all keep following me. Keep following me. Y'all walk with me. 2021 sustained minor injuries fighting in a Miami strip club. (2022) had a dispute with Rockets coach John Lucas at halftime and angrily left the game mid-game, left out of the arena. 2023, felony assault and strangulation charged in New York hotel, accused of breaking the bone and choking. There's a reasons why the Mavs gave him up for nothing. The guy 23 years old and then done all that. What you think? Share the show, because I need somebody to talk to me. I don't need nobody to be sure. I need somebody to talk to me. Share the show. Just in case y'all didn't know all of that, me and Monte had a good conversation about it. Yes, he need help. Thank you. But Brian, my job is to give you information. But Brian, I saw something, and I want to share with y'all. Some of y'all might not believe it. Somebody shared it with me. When somebody shares something with me, I got to share it, because y'all got to realize I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people who are going to come back and watch this show and repurpose it later, spice it, and send it out to talk to people about sometime. I don't know if y'all know that some people get certain information that we talk about on this show. They save it and spice it and they repurpose it. If you're talking about their son, you know they're going to do it. But always talking about reading. And when you're a great reader, you can articulate and speak and command the English language in a way that other people cannot. And people think you are a lot smarter than they are. Lots of times because you are a great reader. I want you to tell your sons and your daughters that. You know my grandson. Y'all know the first when I got off, when he came out of his mama's womb. I've been reading to him ever since. He just sit there and look like that. He just sit up and look. I would say it's the absolute greatest foundation you can give your kids. Have you ever met a person who was a great reader when they were young, who was not successful? I go back in my life. You never. It's the absolute best foundation ever in life. Either read or learn to fail gracefully. We live in a society that that's predicated on the fact that if you want to earn more, I suggest that you learn more. 85% of adults have never read a book after high school. There's 600,000 words in the English language. The average adult in our society uses the same 1,200 over and over again. Only 3% of Americans have a library card. You find me a house in Texas, or in Tampa, or in Chicago, or wherever, or in Memphis, or in Texas, in Tennessee, that sells for $250,000, you'll find a library inside of it. You see, the bigger the house, the more personal volumes of books they have in their library. But the smaller the house, the bigger the television set. Hold on. I got to make my noise for myself. I might not get nobody. Hold on. Y'all see my cup? Frank, you see my cup? Chop Shop cup. See? Look at Tanya say, whoa. Frank, this go on your bag tag, luggage, stuff like that. Frank. That was for y'all. Then, I love TED Talks. And I saw this. It's fashionista, this lady. She told me, repeat that to people. Okay. Sorry, you crazy. All right, here we go. One more time. Woosah. When you are a great reader, you can articulate and speak and command the English language in a way that other people cannot. And people think you are a lot smarter than they are. Sometimes because you're a great leader. I would say it's the absolute greatest foundation you can give your kids. Have you ever met a person who was a great reader and when he was young, who is not successful? You never. It's the absolute best foundation ever in life. And they want to take, in Houston, they want to take the libraries out and put a detention center in the library. Gotta give me some water. Did y'all hear what I just said? But let me finish. The most absolute best foundation ever in your life. But in the Houston school district, they want to take the library and the books out and put a detention center in. Because they look at the reading levels of the 3rd and 4th grade of black males, that determines how many prisons they build. Because they know if them youngsters don't learn how to read by that time, they're going to be headed somewhere to them later. Either you read or learn to fail gracefully. We live in a society that's predicated on the fact that if you want to earn more, I suggest that you learn more. 58% of the adults never read a book out of high school. 600,000 words in the English language. The average adult in our society uses the same 1,200 over and over and over again. Only 3% of Americans have a library card. You'll find me a house in Texas, in Tennessee, in Florida that sells for $250,000. You will find a library built into it. Somewhere it's going to be some books in that house. You see, the bigger the house, the more personal volumes they have in their library. But the smaller the house, the 80-inch screens, the bigger the TV sets. Girl, guess what? Y'all know. Hold on. Y'all know my day been made, right? See, my daughter just know. She just know when to text me. And she send me pictures of my baby. She sent me pictures. That put more fuel in. She just haphazard, just sit. You know, she 2 hours behind us, so she probably forgot that I'm on the show. She sent me a picture of my baby. But let me keep going. Yeah, that's technology and internet is eliminated. Ain't nobody said nothing about no damn encyclopedia. Nobody said nothing about no encyclopedia. There's plenty of books out here, man. I got a house full of them. I ain't got an internet. I ain't said nothing about nobody said nothing about encyclopedia. She said, find me a house in Texas itself. I got you. But let me move on. Y'all don't understand, y'all. But like I said, I was watching a TED Talk. And this lady was talking about the way you dress. The power of fashion. That's why when I give y'all this information, I want you to go. All I'm doing is giving you breadcrumbs to send you somewhere and low and study and read more. That's all I'm doing. I ain't no use to me having this information and not giving it. Then I'm gonna I don't want to be a generational thief. I told you that. I want the next generation to be able to have this. They will. All they got to do is put on YouTube, put on this video, and listen to it. I don't want to be a generational thief. I don't want to rob the next generation of what I know. That's why I'm keeping all my books and all the things, my writings, everything, my notes and all of that. I'm keeping it in a place so if something happened to me, people be able to find it. If I don't write all these books I want to write. See, my problem is I just don't want to rock no any book that y'all just gonna sit on your shelves and never read. Hold up, this one of my new ones for my baby. I got to send to him. Right here. The Little People, Big Dreams, Michael Jordan. Written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara. Yo, I live this stuff. Can't wait to send it to him and go out there and read it to him. They got people that look like him in there. It's real. My friend, Chris Walker, got a book. Y'all see my notes in there. I always write. I always take notes. I got stickies all the way through it. He wrote a book, The Elephant in Our Room. How many of y'all got it? Then he wrote something in there for me. He said, Hatter, you have been an inspiration and a blessing to my life. It's right there. Man, it's stuff real, man. But this lady, watching the TED Talk, she's talking about the way you dress, the power of fashion. The way you dress influences how other people perceive you. Look at that young man behind me. Look at Penny Hardaway. You know, they relaxing since COVID, they relaxing the coach's dress. But I liked when he was doing this every game. Kevin Freitman used to call me every game and tell me about, man, Jerry Stackhouse. Oh my God, he the man. Lionel says the problem in the schools, our students that can't read read well often act out and draw attention away from the fact that they can't. That's a good one, Lionel. It's a good one. Hurt people hurt people. I got you, Brian. Let me get back to this. Because you know how I let Allen Iverson wear what he want. Let these kids wear what they want. I know, y'all. Go look up Jerry Stackhouse. The way you dress influences how other people perceive you. Not who you are. It's the reason why a mom is ironing that white shirt before your first proper job interview. I sure remember mine doing it. Or why you are up at midnight texting your friends 15 different outfit options before you go on a date with that smoking hottie from the library. We're trying to project confidence, skill, wit, intelligence, all of these wonderful and amazing aspects of your personality. What if you adapted that into your daily life? Why should you just project these amazing things at job interviews or first dates? Why not project it every single day, the way you dress? I intentionally wear certain shirts every time I come on the show. That's all you see. Because I know, okay, cool. Cass, please teach your son how to put on a tie. I like that. I like that. And why this mom made sure her son went to the barbershop every 2 weeks. Today, hairstyle these young. I agree with you, Anissa. But I know it during the Crown Act, they can't tell you how to wear your hair. They got the Crown Act, and I don't want to go against the Crown Act because I respect them, and I don't like all that stuff. Y'all, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. I don't like all that stuff. But y'all, this is how I'm gonna take y'all out today. Did I tell you? Did I tell you? Everybody know about Chop Shop. As soon as I get the word, I promise y'all. See, I should have had all of this stuff, like on the marketing I was telling y'all about. I should have had this all ready for the rollout. Cause I knew y'all was gonna like it. Cause guess what? I designed this stuff with y'all in mind. Every one of y'all drink something. Y'all, I left some ice in this lane last night. I came back, that ice was still in there overnight. I knew y'all would like this stuff. I knew this is functional. Wait till you see the shirts and hats. It's going to be amazing. And the hoodie. It's going to be amazing. And I'm getting ideas. So y'all got to understand that, it just took you a while. because you want to get it done right. But I had some stuff I probably didn't share with y'all over the week. And I'm gonna go down, but I'm gonna play some stuff where we can talk about. Watch this. Man, share the show. Where y'all at? Check this out. Hold on. Watch this.
Care. Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me. You know what? God established me, so you ain't nothing you could do to me. I've been dealing with this foolishness since Pee Wee football, man. I've been him. I've been a difference maker, a game changer. I've been that guy. So what will change now that I'm coaching? Not a darn thing. I'm not even playing the game, and you got an opinion of me. I'm not even on the field. But I love it, but I don't care. And I wish the world thought like that. Youngsters, if you're out there right now, do not give a darn what opinions people have of you, long as that opinion is not consistent of that of yourself. You be you. I'm not planning to make you feel good about me. I already feel good about me. I'm good. Care.
Oh, I love that. If people that know me and saw that, they said, boy, yeah, Hannah, I see why you like that guy. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Very special person in my life told me, you got a bromance with Coach Brian. I said, you can call it what you want to. I just ain't never seen nothing like it. I just never. I don't always agree with it. Because you got to understand, because a lot of Prime's narratives going around social media in the light of his early success in Colorado, but I know some people said they're truly happy to see what he has done in Boulder. You know, these are my HBCU people, because they be sending me notes saying, I want folks to understand something, speaking as an HBCU football fan. He said, first, those narratives, while inspiring and great, aren't the stories I'm interested in seeing, because he's an HBCU football fan, right? He admitted, he told me. He said, as they don't necessarily speak to HBCU football, what Prime's doing. He said, I'm more interested in the stories of Mike Simmons at FAMU pushing USF to the absolute limit last week. And I understand him, but I love Deion. My people say I got a bromance with him. This is what I like about it.
The Falcons and the Saints were quite a showdown, as well as playing against the 49ers, as well as the Cowboys, 49ers. I could keep going. Cowboys, Philly, Cowboys, whoever, was always a darn showdown. Baseball as well. So it's always some type of adversity that you have against someone in close proximity of you. Yeah, I had 2 divorces, which was heck of a showdowns too.
Because they were asking him a question, man, what was about this showdown against Nebraska? He said, y'all must don't see. That's the social structure, the social structure asking those questions. I never forget the other day, press conference after the game. Bill Rhoden was in there. If you don't know who he is, go Google William Rhoden, Bill Rhoden, the guy who wrote the $40 million slave. Okay? Prime sat down and saw him and got up and went and hugged him. Nobody else in the whole damn place. He said, dude, that's royalty right there. That's the man. He recognized Bill Rhoden in that thing with all them white folks in there. He went and hugged. That's the governance structure. How we see each other. Those other people might don't see Bill Rhoden like that, but I see him like that. Deion Sanders see him like that. But back to my partner giving me the HBCU story. Robert, I'm interested in seeing Damon Wilson build one of the best defenses in college football at any level at Morgan State and continue to build his legacy as one of the better coaches at any level in the college game. I agree with him. But I still love my prime. He told me, I'm interested in the storylines and spectacles that come with our rivalries, like Southern versus Jackson State, North Carolina Central versus North Carolina A&T, Grambling versus Southern. I'm interested in those because the Stephen A. Smiths and the Shannon Sharps of the world don't talk about these things unless prompted to do so. I don't know. Look at Tanya. See, Chris Walk, look at Tanya. Great book, Tanya. The Elephant in Our Room. The governance structure. Chris don't even know that he was writing that book. And I was studying about the governance structure and the social structure. But I'm going to keep going. Got another video for you. Y'all, this good stuff to me. I like it. Watch this. In case you didn't know what I was saying, when Jimmy said something, I told you about this right here behind me, Penny and Jared Harris. Watch this.
So let's lock in and focus. It's our house, man. Look around.
Won't lose at home.
Ain't nobody whooping us at the crib. I don't know what kind of man would let somebody come in his house and whoop him. I don't know where y'all come from, but where I come from, ain't nobody coming in your house. Ain't nobody coming in your street. Ain't nobody coming to your block. Ain't nobody coming to your crib that's gonna whoop you. Understood? You know why? It's personal. 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 Break it down on 3.
I can love that and respect for my man saying, he said, Stephen A. Smith now, don't talk about the things unless prompted to do so. But I talk, see, that's his problem. He ain't watching the right show. He should be watching the Chop Shop all the time. We don't get these stories. Yes, you do on the Chop Shop. He said, on these platforms enough. Why you worried about their platforms? You got your own platform. You got the Chop Shop. See, y'all watch me now. This somebody send me this now. Living vicariously through the Power 5 program because the guy coaching was at a HBCU for a bit doesn't get those narratives told any more frequently. He got a little hate in him. I told him, y'all know I'm gonna go back at him. He said, Robert, you know what does? Because he said, you don't get those narratives told more frequently. He said, you know what does? Our fans, our allies, our media, personalities and platforms that are in the industry and don't have a problem talking about the blessings that is of HBCU sports. That's why I talk about HBCU sports on this show. Experience first. He said, I'm interested in seeing these stories on these platforms flourish. The Colorados of the world, they have theirs. It's time we have ours. ESPN, so he went to talk about ESPN, Amazon, NFL. Forget them. We got the power to share this show and have 7 million people watching this show. But we don't share it. We don't talk about it. We don't get on Twitter and say, man, that's the best show I've heard. That's the best show. I see y'all talking about other shows. Man, that's a good show. That's a good show. Y'all talk about them shows. I guess because it's me and Jimmy, y'all, you can't like this show. But you tune it on every day. But I heard he said due to his success, other African American athletes began to trust African American agents. You sure? Frank, tell me what you mean by that one, Frank. Because I know Eugene Parker represented him. But Frank, I still had problems. I had problems representing athletes. I'm gonna put that up there, Frank. Frank, just help me. No, maybe you know something I don't know. It's okay. I'm trying to learn today. Because you said due to his success, other African Americans became. Because you said Robert Dion is my friend, and he has been for many years. I've been around him, but I don't know him. Has been I don't know him, you know, been to the game, been in the dress, you know, like that. But I don't know him. He's been a change agent his entire life. Dion changed the game for people like you and me in the sports world. How did he change it? How? Help me. This is a good one. I like this one, Frank. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. I know you're typing over there. I wish you was on there. Let me know if you want to call in. I had to go get my phone device. Because this is a unique subject. I want to talk about that. Because I never credited him for that. Because I came into business in that era. And I wasn't thinking about Deion Sanders. I wasn't thinking about Eugene Parker. I just knew that we had value that a lot of agents didn't have because I studied the industry. I met this young man and saw how underrepresented he was. And I said, well, who handling your money and who handling your deal? That guy wound up being bankrupt and no money. Then I looked at the color of the people who were representing him. And that's what drew me to this business. Because I wanted to study and say, why these guys making all this money and don't have no money at the end. And I just happened to meet two of the most brilliant minds in sports, Carl and Kevin Poston. And they were the figureheads of the company. But I'm the one who got these kind of guys right here. I guess because of my personality, whatever. So, but you made a point that due to his success, other African American athletes begin to trust. Shit, it's African American athletes still don't trust sports agents. Do you know who the lady? Eugene Parker is dead, great man. But do you know the person behind Dion now? She white. I'm looking for it right now. I got it in my notes somewhere. Robert, most black agents didn't trust, athletes didn't trust us and black agents. Well, then the white ones didn't either. Because I went after I don't think Dion, see, it's a distrust in anything. But I don't think his success, you said due to his success, other African-American athletes began to trust African-American. I just don't understand when he had other black agents began to trust. Not one of the clients that I represent ever said that. See, I'm going by my fifth sphere of influence. Guys you might have said, but when Dion hired Gene, other black agents began to trust. I didn't see that. Penny Hardaway didn't never mention black agent, another black agent to me. He never said, man, he never. Charles Woodson, Lando Pace, Michael Redd, none of these guys, Tim Biaka-Batuka, Ty Law. All I'm just going by I just never heard that. That's why I just want to tell me an athlete that said, okay, because mine didn't. They wasn't thinking about that. They just, Penny. I'll never forget, Terrell Buckley gave us a shot. Terrell Buckley was our first ever client. He gave us a shot. Go Google him. Bad. Fourth pick in the draft. Got paid more money than the 2 picks ahead of him. Penny knew and loved Terrell Buckley because he was watching all his highlights. He liked what I did for Terrell Buckley. He didn't say nothing about Deion Sanders. Go on down. Lando Pace. He never mentioned it. So I don't mind giving Deion the credit, but I'm just trying to say, maybe on your side of the continent, on your side of the world, it happened. If it happened, okay. And I respect that. Because if a player, I had this thing, I'll never forget. I'll never forget this. We represent a kid, and he went to visit another agent first, right? Never forget it. He came to Houston after he visited the other agent. When we got through, care what he said. Man, I couldn't wait to meet y'all. I said, no. Yeah, what's happening? He said, man, I just left another agent. If I tell you where I say he came from, y'all know what I'm talking about, so I ain't gonna do it. He said, I just left another agent. Sonya, look at you, girl. Look at you. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Look what Sonya just poured up. So, hold on. I'm gonna find it. But let me get back to the story. What else? He said, I said, why? The agent I just left for you talked about y'all so bad. I couldn't wait to get here and sign with y'all. He said, I'm out there and I want them to tell me about themselves. And they talking negative about us. Summer coaches, keep hating. Y'all hear what I just said? Trying to find this thing, man. I got it in my notes. I know I have. I got it in my notes. Oh, man. But yo, so great job, though. I like that. See, guess what you did? Frank, you made me think. Constance Schwartz Marini. Hold up. Let me see, can I find it? Oh, here it is. Hold it. Hold up. Let me see, can I bring it up? See if I bring it up for y'all. Okay, here it comes. Thank you, Frank. In less than an hour and a half after Colorado's 21-point underdog shock number 17 TCU and the entire football establishment, the belief hangs around Amon G. Carter Stadium. A few hundred yards away, Constance Schwartz Marini sits in the back of a black SUV headed to a private airport, sifting through her smartphone as hundreds of congratulation messages pour in. Man, you didn't lose nothing to us. Hold on, I got to pull this up on because they ain't gonna let me do it over there because I'm signing in over here, y'all. I got to share this with y'all. Hold on, I got to share this with y'all, boy. I got to share this with y'all, Frank, because I had it for Women Rock Wednesday because I wanted to share it with y'all. Wait a minute, hold on. Constance, here we go. No, that ain't it. Come on, man. Constance. I'm spelling it wrong. Y'all got me trying to go too fast. That's right. Constance, yeah. Here it is. I got it. Weinberg and Stein. But boy, you're talking. Man, you didn't lose no clients to me. Man, who you lost to us? Who you lose to us? Which one? Tell me. I don't remember. Frank, who did you lose? To us, man. Because I didn't know. I'm sorry. No, I ain't. But who? I don't remember us going for the same guy. I'm not mad at Constance. I'm just... Frank said something, and I put it on the board. That's why I got... All I'm trying to do is educate us, y'all. Frank said something. He said, due to the success of African-American athletes began to trust. And that can be true. And Tanya done pulled the lady up. Frank, who? Who was it, man? But that's all right. I guess you don't want to say. Text me and tell me who was it. I don't remember. Yes, this lady do represent Snoop Dogg and Michael Strahan. Now you see why Michael Strahan give Deion the suits. It ain't the relationship so much that he has with Deion, but the relationship he has with Constance. Let me give y'all something. Boy, I love this. I love this, y'all. Y'all, I love this. Thank you, Frank. Frank, I've been had this. September the 12th is when I was supposed to talk to y'all about this. So she go to the private support. Schwartz, last name Schwartz now. Schwartz. That's Jewish. Watch this. Marini is one of the few leaving TCU who isn't the least bit surprised at what she's witnessed. I'm just reading the article. A Colorado team that finished 1-11 last year, newly led by NFL legend Deion Sanders, underwent the biggest roster overhaul in college football history and just defeated an opponent that played for the college football national championship last season. A New Yorker with a deep Rolodex of sports contacts, Schwartz Marini is Sanders' business partner and manager. And much like Colorado's new head coach, is like nothing college football has ever seen. Snoop Dogg calls Schwartz Marini a consigliere. You got to Google that. Sanders called her a visionary and a pit bull in pumps. Oh, I love sharing this with y'all. Colorado Athletic Director Rick George called her unique and says she has both Sanders and Colorado's best interest in mind. In the car, one of the first calls she makes is to Sanders fresh off his victory, led by his son Shador, who threw a school record. The tone is celebratory. Schwartz-Marini informed him that during the broadcast, Sanders was featured in 3 national commercials. This is why I love the Chop Shop. They ain't gonna talk. Hold up. Have y'all heard this on any other show? All you other show watchers, have y'all heard anybody else talk about this on other show? Let me finish. Y'all can thank Frank Miles for this. Frank, I might go. I got a few minutes overtime for this one, Frank. An Affleck ad co-starring Nick Saban. A new campaign ad for California almonds. And a third for KFC, which include his entire family. So Shador and, I'm just adding this, Shador and Shiloh can get paid for this commercial. It was a big day for Deion Sanders and his brand. Hold on. The advertisements were all shot before Sanders' surgeries to move a blood clot in both his legs this offseason. And Schwartz-Marini had forgotten they were scheduled to run during the national television season opener. Her team at SMAC Entertainment, SMAC, that's the name of it, SMAC Entertainment. It stands for Sports, Media, and Culture and includes Michael Strahan, Aaron Andrews, that's why Deion cool there, and Wiz Khalifa amongst her clients. I love this. They knew the spots were airing. Still, she'd been so focused on the Buffalo's debut that she didn't realize it until she was in George's Suites. Hold up. He told me. Hold up. You know Frank that told me. Frank's told me. But who, yeah. Frank, who was it? Hey, boy, you got some of the best pictures of me. Boy, you got some of the best pictures of me. I'm not showing y'all this. See, that's the man that knows Robert Hatter right there, that Frank Miles. Man, one of the best parties. Y'all, I'm coming back to this, but one of the best things I ever went to other than my own party is that party you had in Tampa, Florida. Oh, my goodness. Let me forget. It's a long time ago. Y'all, I was young. Okay. All right. Let me get back. She watched the game from the president, from the AD suite. Seemingly every time she looked up on TV, Coach Prime was on the screen. I had a group text, she said, with my team. Now, this is a Jewish woman running this empire. I just want to give y'all the facts. So y'all don't shoot the messenger. This is amazing. Yes, it was exciting to win this first game, which we all knew he could, but it's the first game. This her talking. We got a long season ahead of us. I'm thankful for the brand partners for believing it as well, but we are also now taking a breath. We got a long few months ahead of us. Yonkers, New York, upstate New York natives, Schwartz-Marini, ain't nothing black about none one of them names. I'm just, in case you're not catching it, because some of y'all, I can't catch it. I'm trying to give it to you. She grew up a fan of the Yankees, the Giants, the Rangers. Her dad, a former Marine, worked for MTA, the Public Transit Authority. Her mom was a school teacher who later became a florist. She said, I'm a blue-collar worker kind of kid through through and through, she said, proud. I always said I grew up in the shadow of Scarsdale. And then I grew up in the shadow of Syracuse, going to Syracuse. I like going to sunny Oswego. I seen it. I passed by there a couple times. So I had an attitude out the gate. She graduated in the early 90s, 1990s, and what she described as the dark ages, as a pre-internet, as in pre-internet. She sought a career in advertising. She loved the creative element and was drawn to the interest of creating campaigns. She signed up with an employment agency which pointed her toward an entry-level job with NFL properties. No, it wasn't no. Keith wasn't nothing better than that All-Star Weekend. Nothing better than that. Nothing. It was similar to how my whole career has gone, she said. She said, my gut just went off. That's where I belong. She's with NFL Network. That's why I guess she met Prime. Unfortunately for her, that job had been filled. She was advised to get an office experience and learn everything she could in the capacity, so she did. 10 months later, she returned to the employment agency to inquire about any opportunities within the NFL. A job with Maureen Rosen, another Jewish name, vice president of corporate sponsorship with NFL properties, had opened. You see how they take care of each other? And y'all get mad. Yes, that's why I bring my Tay Cora on this show. I'm going to take care of her. And one of y'all else want to do something on this show, y'all get the chance to do it. Once she saw how eager and hungry and capable I was, she said, I'm just going on and on. Just showing you her life. I'm trying to give one of our young sisters this game. What my man who doing all the talking? Darryl Barnes. I'm giving your daughter this game. Schwartz Marini worked for the NFL for a decade, eventually becoming the lead director of TV programming, entertainment, and marketing. Dion worked for the NFL Network. Watch this. Rosen taught me everything she knew. And there were certain lessons that she taught me that to this day that I pass on to everybody that has worked for us at Smack Entertainment. Schwartz said, that is the golden rule, which is when you mess up, I use a different word, which you're going to do. You have to own it and go right to your boss and say, I messed up. I'm liking that girl a little bit now. Hold on. You mess up? Own it. Hold on. Because the more that you try to lie about something, I just do it on your own, it snowballs. And then it's just too hard to ever fix. That's literally the golden rule of working with me. Man, I'm gonna just go. Y'all find the article, Google. I just wanted to share with y'all something that y'all probably never thought. Now you know how Colorado got to win. Did I connect a dot for you? She's sitting in Rick George's suite. Marcus Carroll, some suites you can go and shake hands and they still ain't gonna give your black ass a chance. So I don't want to hear all that shake hands and every journey you meet. Somebody help this woman. That's the story she's telling. I'm smart enough to read this and get the spirit of this because I've been around this for 30 years. Somebody help her. it helps that her last name was Swartz because she went to work with Miss Rosen. See, our problem is Frank made me mad. I ain't gonna do no business with Frank no more. I'm a girl Sonia over there in the Jamaica, in the Caribbean somewhere, watching the Chop Shop. Sonia, guess what? When you get back, make sure you get this for your bag tags for all your luggage. Then you can write your name, everything on the back. And make sure when you see where you could have been on that beach in Jamaica with your Chop Shop mug, drinking your whatever you drink out of there. But Marcus Carroll, you sing because you just read the words. She found a career that lined up with her gifts and passion and took a job. But a sister can have all her gifts lined up and her passion and take a jump. And they'll let her jump in the damn ocean. Y'all just don't understand, man. Y'all just don't understand. I know it's a woman, a black woman, and a man that could have got Dion the same deals he got now. Nothing against Constance. But when we read these articles, it's a PR for her. And that's why I want y'all to just go get the spirit of it. I was watching the dots connect. The NFL, whose Jim Trotter is suing, and I'm going to talk about it next week. I got you, son. When I find out how you can order, it's going to be specially made just for you. I don't know if she got the capability. She might put your name. I don't know. I call out. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We have to. It's no fun just Sonia having all the fun. She got to, Sonia, you got to figure out a way. Next year, you bring some more people on this trip. Bringing everybody with me. I'm trying to build something with this. That's why I tell you to share the show. We got Daryl Anderson and his wife. Got travel companies. We want to go somewhere, Chop Shop, we should be able to do it. If we got somebody call and said, look, this kid needs a scholarship. We got to put ourselves in a position that we have the reserve to go give it to him. But we can't keep letting people use our talent to get themselves rich so their grandkids and grandkids can eat. We're the only race that does it. If that was a Jewish player, if that was a Jewish coach, you think he gonna let me represent him? It's not in their culture. I'm not mad at them. I respect their culture. I just don't understand why we can't do it, Willie Sullivan. We got some of the greatest wine being made. It's by black people that we know. We got one of the greatest cigar bars and a restaurant right next to it. We should do like Sonia Billingsley and Nicholas Best and Belinda Jonica. Bring my whole family out there. Y'all, Bob Myers wasn't a great agent. The guy who was the GM of Golden State. But they used off the back of the black clients they had, parlayed him a job with the Golden State Warriors. Rob Pelinka the same way. Leon Rose the same way with New York. Rob Pelinka with LA. Three of the storied franchise black players like Dion, white representation, got them the power. Now Rob Pelinka's kids and kids and kids for generations are going to be able to eat because of our black talent. I know y'all don't want to hear this. That's when I tell y'all. A man behind me right here, black. And they were one player in 6 years from Houston went to that school. To get him a raise. Like you're doing Jimbo Fisher and Calipari and all of these other guys. And Krzyzewski, he'll tell you he don't care. I don't care who y'all want me to hire. I'm not going to hire. I'm not going to hire Tommy Amaker. I know y'all want. I'm going to hire my boy. I ain't mad at Coach K. He hired this white kid he liked. Not the black kid who helped to build his program. He had the white kid. The white kid probably would have never came to Duke if the black kid didn't make it popular. Talking about Johnny Dawkins and Tommy Amaker, because they saved the Duke program. But you couldn't get him the job. Everybody wanted Tommy Amaker to have a Duke job, except Coach K. Coach K looked out for his own. We tell him, man, I can't hire all black coaches. Yes, I am. Find me. Now we got to go win. I know y'all don't understand this, and I know y'all ain't never had nobody talk to y'all like this. Cause man, we got to go to Kentucky. Man, we got to go to Texas. Who in the hell? At least we got the guy, Rodney Terry up there at Texas now. Now we got to go to Bill. Now we're going to Arkansas. We had a kid leave University of Houston to go to Arkansas. I just don't get it. But guess what, y'all? All y'all gonna get out of me this week. I don't mind. Listen, it's all right to have white coaches on your staff. I didn't say, I said me. I'm talking about me. It's okay. Dion got white coaches. Dion trying to win. Now, if the white, listen to me. Now, if the black dude I hire, his ass can't do the job, I'm firing his ass and getting me somebody else. But I'm going to go and get me another black dude. That's just me. That's how I manage. I'm like Coach K. I told you I wasn't mad at him. I'm finna hire my dudes. But great week, y'all. I really enjoyed y'all this week. I really did. Thank you, Frank Miles, for asking that great question, making a statement, and sent me to make sure you thumbs up. Make sure if you're on YouTube, make sure you got thumbs up. If you're on the Facebook, you just share the show. But that's a unique topic, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited about the things that's going to happen in the future with the Chop Shop. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I'm going to see y'all on Monday. And I hope you got some rain, because, boy, these yards been looking bad out here. Hope you got some rains, and I'll see y'all next week. Okay, I'm out. Bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.